I think you should let me run the country. You run CNN.
All right.
And if you did it well, your ratings
Let
would
me
be
ask,
much better.
if I may ask one other question, Mr. President.
That's enough.
Welcome to today's cable news craziness, where we take a look at some of the craziness that takes place on cable news. Today, CBS Face the Nation's Margaret Brennen is talking to Jerome Adams, the Surgeon General of the United States, and she's berating him for not trotting out Donald Trump to get a vaccine. Now, Jerome Adams has some good reasons as to why that didn't happen, but you'll notice none of that matters. Roll it.
But that same study from the Kaiser Foundation shows that this vaccine hesitancy cuts across racial lines. It also cuts across political ones. But I want to drill in here because the highest amount of hesitancy about taking the shot is from Republicans, 42%, according to Kaiser. Rural residents, 35%. Wouldn't it help to persuade those Republicans if the Republican president himself came out to try to persuade them to take the vaccine he says he's so proud he fast-tracked? Do you have plans to have President Trump get a shot in the arm on camera?
From a scientific point of view, I will remind people that the president has had COVID within the last 90 days. He received the monoclonal antibodies, and that is actually one scenario where we tell people maybe you should hold off on getting the vaccine, talk to your health provider to find out the right time.
But that
So
doesn't make you
aside,
immune.
There is a medical reason.
That doesn't make you
but
immune.
Politics aside, well, it does not, but we know that monoclonal antibodies, if you've been administered them, actually are a potential reason why medically we would tell you to hold off on the vaccination.
Okay, so if he can't take the shot, which you're saying is for medical reasons, you think, why doesn't he at least come out and do the public service announcements to the people who voted for him, who trust him, and the vaccine he says he's so proud of?
Well, I appreciate the question, and I would refer you to the White House. I can only speak for me. I got vaccinated. The vice president got vaccinated, and plenty of Republicans look at him and see him getting vaccinated. And I hope that people will talk to their trusted health providers and get the information they need to make an appropriate choice to help us reopen our economy and to get back to normal and to save lives.
Now, Brennen put up a series of graphs and talked about most of them. The one part of that graph that she did not talk about was the 35% of black adults that said they won't get the vaccine. Jerome Adams, obviously, as he mentioned in this clip, went out and got the vaccine, as did Mike Pence, as did Karen Pence, as a way to show everyone that it was safe. Brennan's problem here is that President Donald Trump did not go out and get the vaccine or give a PSA or whatever else she's talking about here. But Adams gives a very good reason for this. He had a specific treatment where they say you shouldn't get the vaccine right away if you've had this treatment, plus other people can get the vaccine because Donald Trump doesn't need it right now. Well, he's not immune, is he? And she uses a whole bunch of snarky language to try to make that point. But this just goes to show you that since Donald Trump has been on the public scene, the American media will attack him for things that they won't attack other people for, and they will attack him if he does or does not do certain things. Here's a perfect example. Marco Rubio got his vaccine, and he has been attacked relentlessly on social media for getting that vaccine. Those attacks are wrong. Marco Rubio should go get that vaccine. In fact, almost all of our public figures, be they in the sports, entertainment, celebrity world, should probably go get that vaccine to show people that it is safe and that it can be trusted. But Marco Rubio goes and gets that vaccine, and then he gets attacked. Oddly enough, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez goes out and gets that vaccine. She's 31 years old, and you did not see those same people attacking Marco Rubio and Mike Pence for getting the vaccine, attacking her for getting the vaccine at most, like they normally do. They ignored it. That's called gatekeeping, getting upset about some things and not talking about other things. We've seen that with Hunter Biden as well. But the overarching issue here is Brennan's argument that Donald Trump needs to go out and get the vaccine. It's just not true. He already had some treatments, and they recommend that after you have those treatments, you not get the vaccine right away. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Marco Rubio, Mike Pence, those individuals should be getting the vaccine. Show us it's safe. Show us it's effective. Let's go ahead and have our celebrities, our politicians, etc. get those shots and make that happen. I think we should have celebrities out there getting those shots. I think sports figures should be out there getting those shots because there is power behind having individuals that people trust taking those shots. That's why I don't see why people would attack Marco Rubio. Why people would attack Marco Rubio or Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Between the two of them, they cover two very different political spectrums. And if people see that, maybe people who like and support Marco Rubio will say, okay, this thing is safe. Maybe those on the left who are questioning the vaccine, well, maybe they'll see a progressive, liberal, socialist like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez getting the vaccine, and they will say, okay, it's safe for me. This is good public health. And what we need is our leaders following through on the things they say and the things they want to see done by others, proving that this stuff is effective. Deborah Birx, on the other hand, is doing things that public health officials should not be doing. Saying one thing and doing another. Saying don't go anywhere for Thanksgiving and then going to two Thanksgivings. Going out and dining publicly when you're saying you shouldn't do these things. Being caught without masks. This is what we've seen from other individuals. That's bad. Watching people get the vaccines, yes. Live by what you say others should do. Get the vaccine. Do what you're supposed to do. And if you are a public figure and they offer it to you, you should do it. You should show people you're doing it. And that will make the world a better place as this pandemic ends sooner. No, it's not going to cure it. No, it's not going to stop it completely. But the more people that are vaccinated, the less people that will get the virus, the less people that get the virus, the slower it spreads, the quicker we are back to normal. This is not complicated stuff. This stuff by Margaret Brennen on Face the Nation on CBS, not helpful, but it is cable news craziness, and we'll continue talking about it right here every single day. So like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment, and come on back tomorrow.
Hey folks, Dale Jackson here, and this is my son, Grant. Now, I'm here to talk to you about Top Shelf Customized Cleaning. He's a handful, I'm a handful, and if I want to stay married, I need Top Shelf Customized Cleaning to come and take care of my house. They do an amazing job for me, and they'll do an amazing job for you. Cindy loves them. I love them. Grant loves them as well. Check them out on Facebook. Top Shelf Customized Cleaning. And don't forget, call them today, 256-417-9122. And when you talk to them, make sure you tell them Grant sent you.